Hey guys, it's Dave Ramsey. I'm the founder of Rigs and Reef Classic Spearfishing Tournament. I'm pretty excited to talk to you about something today. My company, Gator-Gripp Rack Systems, has helped me be the platform to start something 5 years ago. That was our first event, and this year is our 5th event. And I'm so excited to announce and to share my sponsors. So I got a package in from Red Tide Spearfishing. And super pumped to see what's inside this box and share it with you. Because everything that gets donated to our tournament, Rigs and Reef Classic, here in Corpus Christi, Texas, it goes to the winners of this spearfishing tournament. And I run a sustainable spearfishing tournament. That means the fish that get harvested in our event go home and get eaten. This isn't about who kills the most fish. It's about that one fish, that first place fish, that second place fish, that third place fish that you can actually eat. So I want to thank Red Tide Spearfishing, and I'm just thankful that my company Gator-Gripp can be selfless to create this event for the Outdoor Association for True Heroes. So let's get to it. I love spearfishing, so hashtag spearfishing anytime you can. And let's see what's in this box. All right. Thank you, Red Tide, for your donation. You guys are a new sponsor this year. And I haven't even opened this box up, so I don't even know what's in here. It's kind of like a gender reveal party, but this is a prize reveal party. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for providing for our tournament. Super pumped, super excited. Rigs Reef Classic Spearfishing.com. If you want to learn more about what I do, we're 100% nonprofit. So it looks like we've got some Red Tide Spearfishing stickers and a this is a float line. This is terminal tackle that, gosh, this thing looks like 75 to 100 foot of top quality made float line. And what this is you attach this to a surface float, and it's attached to a shaft on your spear gun. And when you shoot a fish, your shaft goes out of your spear gun, hits the fish, the float line's attached to that, to a float on the surface. It allows you to safely swim to the surface, track the fish with the float line and the float, grab the float or the float line, and just hand over hand battle that fish in. And I'm talking like 100-pound wahoo, 100-pound amberjack, huge pelagic fish, right? This stuff's awesome. So thank you, Red Tide Spearfishing. This alone is an awesome donation. Thank you. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. And maybe I can keep this for myself. I'm just kidding. It all goes to the prize table. I take nothing. I have purchased all my spearfishing equipment. And Red Tide, it looks like I'm going to be going to you guys because this is some killer stuff. Thank you for donating this. This is another float line and tuna clips and top quality heat shrink to protect your barrel swivels. Super quality. Super quality. This would even hold up against the oil rigs here in Texas. This is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. What else do we have? Oh man. Red Tide dive knife. So this you can easily use to safely dispatch your fish, because when you've got a big old bad fish pissed off at you, sometimes you got to put one in the head, let them have it, and end the suffering. Ultimately, we want an ethical shot placement, but you're underwater holding your breath, and you got a lot of elements against you. So thank you, Red Tide Spearfishing, for an awesome dive knife, which not only is good to have for safety, but it's also amazing to have to protect yourself and cleanly, ethically finish that fish's life. So thank you so much for this donation. This is freaking awesome. RedTideSpearfishing.com. You guys rock. What else we got? Oh man, are these 9 more? Yep. We got 3 more knives here. These things are fantastic. Thank you so much for these dive knives. So 3 more dive knives from Red Tide Spearfishing. What else? We've got some stickers. We've got some 1, 2, 3. These are flashers. This is so you can, when you're underwater, you can like do this and it's like a party underwater and you get this light reflecting off. It's like a disco ball almost, but these are literally, they're flashers, and you can throw them out in front of you. They can slowly spin down through the water, and they actually attract the fish. It's not so you can have a party underwater like disco balls everywhere and these flashers everywhere. They actually get the fish's attention, and it puts the attention on the fish is looking at the flasher over here like this, and then you can line up your shot, pull the trigger, and take that clean shot and bring home some top shelf quality red snapper, wahoo, amberjack, cobia, mahi, anything, tuna. This is fantastic. Thank you. 3 amazing Red Tide Spearfishing flashers. God, you guys are awesome. This is what it's all about. This is an amazing donation. Thank you. And this gives me the opportunity to talk about spearfishing and what we use and the equipment we use. Because this is real. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I want to keep this. Look at that. Now that is a reel. What you do is you put Dyneema on here. And this attaches to your spear gun. And it's rolled up with 100, 50, 75 meters of Dyneema on there. So you can use a reel. And it's attached to the bottom of your gun. And as you shoot your fish, the line that's on here is connected to your shaft. Shaft goes out, hits the fish. You've got an adjustment on here to allow for tension right here. So this can free spool just like a fishing reel. And it free spools off, right? And you can slowly adjust that tension for drag. And when you've got control of that fish, you can pull them in, or they've got a slick attachment right here, and then you can reel in your fish from the surface, no longer underwater. Because it's all about one breath. Or if you're on a tank, it's all about maximizing effort with minimal energy, because eventually you're going to run out of air, whether it's on a tank or on a free dive. So that is a massive reel for a spear gun from Red Tide. Y'all rock. And this is all for the Outdoor Association for True Heroes. Everything we're doing in this tournament is to give to the active duty, registered veterans, and their family members to the Outdoor Association for True Heroes, so they can take these people on fellowship trips, hunts, retreats, outings, amazing opportunities to give back and say thank you to the men and women of the United States of America who sacrificed their life. Like me, I served 20 years, but what am I doing? I'm retiring. I'm in my 5th year of an amazing spearfishing tournament that my company, Gator-Gripp, has helped me grow. So thank you. And it's all about the manufacturers that donate. Because if manufacturers didn't donate these products, I'm not a millionaire. I can't buy all this stuff. But what I can do is I can thank my sponsors. So Red Tide, y'all rock. Thank you. This is an amazing reel for a spear gun. That's massive. What else we got? Some bubble wrap. So we can wrap ourselves up. Well, actually, this is really good for. I just had lumbar fusion, so this is like perfect. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. But everything I do is real, guys. I'm literally recovering from L4 through S1 lumbar fusion, so I'm doing the best I can to get through all these videos and just take the time to say thank you to my sponsors for Rigs and Reef Classic Spearfishing Tournament. All right, so we got a box, and this is a pretty slick case from Red Tide Spearfishing. Certified scale. We might just be using this officially certified scale to be weighing your fish at Rigs and Reef Classic Spearfishing Tournament. So anybody around here in Texas, in Oklahoma, we have a Navy SEAL from California flying out this year. We've had people from Florida come out. There's a tape in here. We've got our scale. Thank you, Red Tide Spearfishing, for providing the opportunity, as well as all of our manufacturers that donate every single year to our tournament, because we're growing. Last year we had 80 people register, and it just warms my heart to know that the spearfishing industry cares enough about a Texas spearfishing tournament called Rigs and Reef Classic Spearfishing. And at the end of the day, it's all for the Outdoor Association for True Heroes. And I want to thank my company Gator-Gripp for being the original sponsor and for funding the stuff that I needed to purchase for the original event. And then I want to thank every single one of the sponsors in this year's sponsor, Red Tide Spearfishing, which you can check out at redtidespearfishing.com, for all your love and support. God bless you, and thank you for doing everything you are for us in Texas. And I would love to be able to take this event all over the United States, to California, to Oregon, to Washington, to Louisiana, to Mississippi, to Alabama, to Florida, up the East Coast. I mean, how amazing would it be to take Rigs and Reef Classic all over the United States and give an event and then give back to our men and women that served our country, like me. But it's not about me. I'm just the guy with the vision that started it, and I want to give back to the Outdoor Association for True Heroes, and I'm thankful that my company, Gator-Gripp, can do that. And I'm even more thankful that we now have an official certified scale, and we're taking this tournament on the road, and we're going to do it in Packery Channel, Texas. But follow my website, because even that might change. Rigs, Reef Classic Spearfishing.com. So thank you, Red Tide, for the scale, the 3 dive knives, the flashers, the amazing spearfishing gun reel, and these terminal float lines that are just top shelf. You guys, y'all rock. Thank you, Red Tide. It's all for the veterans of Oath. And I'm Dave Ramsey, and everything I do is live. This is unedited. God bless. Hashtag spearfishing. And Outdoor Association for True Heroes, if you want to learn more about them, it's oathinc.org. See you this year. Rigs and Reef Classic Spearfishing Tournament. God bless. From Texas.